This is your boy DJ Khaspher Banks, and right now we live in the building with the homie CEO Bump.
What's up? This CEO Bump coming straight out of Cincinnati. About to break bread with my homeboy Khaspher Banks.
Yeah, man. Well, it's definitely an honor rocking with you. I see you out there on your grind. You know, I like the way we got network, man, and I'm glad we rocking. And I'm excited to see what you got coming up, man. But, you know, you said you rep in Cincinnati. You know, tell us a little bit about the music scene in Cincinnati for you. How's that rocking right now?
Oh, man, it's doing real good out here, man. Everybody on their grind. You know, everybody trying to find their lane, trying to find what suits them. And I think we need to find our own sound, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause we like picking off everybody else's sound. So we need to get back to that Midwest sound, and we'll be all right, man.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. Now, for anybody that is tuned in right now, checking you out, checking us out, you know, for anybody that might want to get connected and network with CEO Bump, how would you encourage for them to go about doing so? And I'm talking about whether this be other musicians, like artists, producers, if it's somebody that wants to book you for an event, how would they go about doing so?
They can look me up on Facebook at Hustla World Bump. They can look me up on Instagram at Hustla World Bump, at Twitter at The Real Bump, and they can go to my website, hustlerworldmusic.com. Check out all our mixtapes and videos we got posted on there.
Definitely. Now, how long have you been a musician?
All my life, pretty much. But I really started taking it seriously 4 years ago. We built it Hustla World Music, and me and a couple other guys. And ever since then, I've just been rocking, man.
Okay. So what was it about music that interested you enough to make you want to become a musician yourself? I mean, is it something that ran in the family? Is it something that you just picked up along the way? How did that work out for you?
Well, my pops used to dibble and dabble, you know, singing and playing guitar and stuff like that. But I just really wanted to just put my perspective and give people my point of view, you know, and be heard, you know.
So for anybody that hasn't heard music from CEO Bumper and from your team, your camp, for anybody that hasn't heard music from you, what would you say that they can expect to hear? Like, what type of perspective are you putting down on these beats?
We coming real. We giving y'all what's really going on out here. Reality rap, that's what I call it. And clearly we got some younger artists that be on they young thug stuff, you know what I'm saying? But mainly we just keeping it real and just giving y'all what's going on out here today.
And for anybody that wants to hear music from you right here, right now, where would you encourage for them to go and find this music at? And again, that's for anybody that's wanting to look you up right now, wanting to hear more from CEO Bump right now. How would they go about doing that?
Well, I got a few singles on iTunes right now, but mostly all my music is on the website, hustlerworldmusic.com. I use SoundCloud. It's CEO Bump on SoundCloud. Reverb Nation is CEO Bump. So those are spots you can find some music, and you can hear the team, you can hear myself, you know, and you can hear features, the people we gonna work with.
As far as what can the listeners expect from Hustla World, ENT, and CEO Bump here in the near future?
We just dropped a EP. It's called All Around the World. Got a few members of the team, a few people that I have built relationships with, like in California and in Georgia. So we just gave them an EP to just feed the street. And I'm working on my album, The Good and the Bad, based on facts. That should be out late December. Just trying to get the quality straight and make sure everything's sounding good before I release that. And I got Ike, Mr. COV, he coming out with Starting for Fleece mixtape. That should be out top of January. And Ray Stacks is coming with Stacking Season 2. That's date to be announced. We're not sure on that date yet. You got to put the work in. But that's about it right there.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. Well, it sounds like you got a lot in the works. You've already got a lot out there. How important is it for you to reach new listeners? And what are you doing right now to reach new listeners?
It's very important to get new ears, because most of your friends, they're just going to co-sign you just because y'all cool. So it's very important to try to attract new people and get new listeners on a daily basis. And I just use my social networking. Like I said, I built a lot of relationships with a lot of people from other cities and other states. So, you know, just using that social network every day to try to find new people and new fans, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And once you find them, why would you say that people should tune into what you have to say? I mean, you know, a lot of people would say that the music industry it's got a ton of different people out there, and people don't even know who to listen to these days. So why would you say that you feel that it's important for people to tune into you in Hustla World ENT?
It's just a whole different kind of vibe. You know, like I said, it's like just what's going on out here today. You know what I'm saying? And it's good music all in all. When you get through it, you know, it's just good music, man.
Okay. And you said that you do have a website. If you could, man, throw us that website one more time.
It's hustlerworldmusic.com. Music with a K.
Okay. And what are some of the details? What are some of the details that fans can find by going over to your website?
Just all the work we put in, all the teams, everybody mixtapes is there, our videos. We working on the news page right now. We looking to getting the merch page rolling. Everything is there. All our content is there.
Okay. And obviously by the name CEO Bump, you are the CEO. You are the CEO of Hustla World ENT. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Well, tell us, man. You know, what do you feel that is one of the most important things, or what are the most important things as far as when it comes to being a CEO? Like, what do you feel that it takes to be a CEO?
Just understanding you're gonna have to deal with all certain different kind of personalities. You know, some guys might be mad because they ain't getting the right type of, you know, getting the right time, the studio time or whatever. But what my dream is to have everybody come through me and then branch off and do their own thing, you know. I don't want to be nobody's boss. I want everybody to be their own boss. So that's what I stress to my younger artists. It's like, I ain't your boss, be your own boss. So I just want everybody to grow and become and want to be their own boss. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, that's what it's all about, you know. Rather than waiting on you to make the next move, they go out there and do their own thing. I feel that.
Yeah, get your work in. Put your work in and do you, and I'm here for you if you need me. You know, we make it work.
As far as, you know, coming up in the game and you know, molding into who you are today musically, and let me ask you this, do you have anyone that's influenced you, whether it be a mainstream musician or whether it just be somebody that you came up around?
Yeah, everybody, like I'm a big fan of Jay-Z, you know, I love Jadakiss, all the D-Block movement, and I really love all the independent people that's out here doing it now, because, you know, we got an outlet now. You know, we got the social media, we got all these Dat Piffs and My Live mixtapes and all of that stuff now. So those guys is the real ones right there. The independent people don't get enough spotlight, I think.
Yeah. Well, like you said, man, you know, got to put the work in, and you know, the more work you put in, the more attention you're gonna be bringing to yourself and, you know, to your camp. So definitely.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. Now, as far as who you're looking to get networked with more of in the music industry, who would you say that might be? And I'm referring to DJs, bloggers, radio stations, whoever. Who are you looking to network with more? And it's not limited to what I just named. Those are just examples.
I just want to get networked with the people that's doing it like we doing it. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's out here grinding, you know what I'm saying, trying to make it in this game, I want to be a part of it. I want to work with them. You know what I'm saying? I don't limit myself to not working with a certain people because they do a certain type of music. You know, I want to do a rock and roll song, you know. So I want to work with everybody that's willing to work with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Now, how would you compare, you know, you said that the mainstream seems to get more attention than the independent game out here. But I mean, how would you compare the two? Like, in your personal opinion, what do you think is the difference between mainstream and independent, talent-wise or drive-wise?
I just think the independent people is like, how can I put this? I think the independent people is like the redhead stepchilds of the music game. You know what I'm saying? But I like being an independent artist because I can move how I want to move. Pretty much, I can do what I want to do, but I don't have that major budget. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna limit me to do what the majors do. So that's the only difference between the majors and the indie to me. I just don't got that budget behind me.
Okay, definitely, man. Well, you're doing everything that counts. Keep up the great work, man. I'm definitely behind what you got going on. I look forward to seeing what you got coming up next, too, man. What do you feel is like your perfect studio session? If you could describe it, or if you could create this perfect studio session, whether you do it on a regular basis or whether you're still trying to do it, man, describe that to me.
Hey, man, I did it about 2 months ago. I went in there and I knocked one out with one take. Just knocked it out. And my boy he was over there looking like, for real? He's like, I'm gonna start calling you with one take. And I just knocked it out in one take, 3 minutes. Knocked the whole verse out for him. And if it can go like that every trip, hey, it'll be awesome.
Yeah. Now let me ask you this though: how do you know when the song is complete? Like when it's like, okay, that's done. I don't need to do anything else to the track. How do you know when you reach that point?
I normally judge that off of how it feels to me. Whether I need to tweak it or add something. If it feels good to me at that point, then I'm pretty much like, okay, we can start trying to clean this up and get it right. You know what I'm saying? It's all about a feeling for me. Like, if it feels good, I'd be like, okay, that's it. You know what I'm saying? But if it don't, then we gotta go back and start all over again.
I'm gonna remove myself, DJ Khaspher Brinks, man. Hey, I appreciate you coming through to kick it with your boys straight up. But I'm gonna remove myself from the equation, and as we ride out, I'm gonna let you go ahead, CEO Bump, take a minute and talk to the listeners, and tell them whatever's on your mind.
Yeah, what's up, to CEO Bump, man? I just want to let y'all know, man, we putting in a lot of work out here. We got a lot of projects coming up, and we just want y'all to just take a listen and feel it. It's all real music, none of that bull crap, straight to the point, straight facts, and we trying to bring back the bars and the storytelling. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, we write rhymes about what happened today and yesterday. So I just want the fans out there to understand that this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to bring y'all some real stuff. I know the game has been watered down with a bunch of weird just going on. We're trying to bring that real stuff back, man. That's all. Hustla world.
Do you have any shout outs that you would like to share?
Yeah, I just want to shout out to all the independent artists out there, just grinding, doing their thing, trying to make something work. Clearly my whole camp, the Hustla World camp, Ike, Mr. COV's been putting in a lot of work lately. Y'all watch out for him, he's going to be dangerous. Clearly Rico, Ray Stacks, Mr. 5950, revolutionary poet from Atlanta, Elena Sharaz from out there in Inglewood, California. And like I said, everybody out there is working, trying to get in this game, man.